I'm sorry I lied. Welcome back to another video. The reason I'm apologizing for, lying to all of you, which you probably didn't even notice I lied to you, but I'm just gonna be honest right away. The thumbnail for episode 1 included the whole completed version of this build, and alas, once we're looking at it here, it looks extremely bare. It's missing the whole clock part, and it's missing just a lot of important things that I would consider, enough where it's almost just clickbait. I'm sorry, I clickbaited all of you. But in today's video, I do have some really fun stuff going on because it's finally time that we get started on some create. In fact, I actually crafted this little clipboard in order to track all of the things that we need to be doing today. So let's go inside and give it a read. Today, we are going to be working on a mechanical press. We do need one of those things. It is very important. We need a working fan with lava, and you guys will see why that's going to be really cool in the future. Cook all necessary items for my next build. That's right, we're doing another build today, and I'm really excited about it. Use a cannon to build my next build. Yeah, I know. If you don't know what that is, you're gonna be surprised later on. And we also need to go to the nether to get a blaze into the burner. There's definitely more things that can be added to the list, but for now, that's what we're going with. So with that being said, we need to get started with some create. This is where we're going to be doing a lot of our mechanical machines. So, that's why we built the house over there, because this is where all the farming and all the crazy stuff is going to go. So speaking about crazy stuff, let's get started on that. The first thing that we actually need to do, as mentioned on the clipboard, is we need to make a working mechanical press. Why do I say working in particular? Well, I did make this little toolbox, as you can see, and I already have a mechanical press. I have it. It just doesn't work. In order to make it work, we need to actually give it power. Of course, in order to power things, we do need a water wheel. I mean, that's one of the forms of getting power. Let's just place down a water wheel and see what we get. I think, sure, let's place it there. I think that'll do the job. So if I place water like that, we've got a little bit of power going through. Now, in order to actually get this mechanical press working, it's actually really simple. All we need to do is connect it one way or another with this rotating power. As you can see, this looks kind of similar to that. If we just link it up like that, you can see it's rotating now, which means it's working. The only problem is that is excruciatingly slow. We need it to go a little bit faster. The way to make it go a little bit faster is by using cogs. So as you can see, if I do this, this is rotating a lot faster than that is. And if we connect it to another big cog, this is even faster. I mean, you can even see it in comparison to the water wheel. Okay, fantastic. Now if we put this here, it should do the damage if we drop something under it. I'm actually not sure if I need it to work. Oh, no, yeah, we actually don't need anything under it for it to work. We can just do it on top of this cobblestone here. And I'm looking at these pillagers right now. Oh my gosh, these guys have been after me for a while. The reason we needed a mechanical press, by the way, is because making these iron sheets is going to be necessary for our near future. So iron sheets, very important. In fact, if we go to our clipboard now, we can actually check off working mechanical press because, hey, check it out. It works. But now we need a working fan with lava. Now, if you don't really know anything about create, that probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you. But a fan, as you guys know, blows air. And if you blow air through lava, it's really, really hot air, which means we can start smelting things without actually using a furnace or coal or any of those things. So the idea is that we need to make an encased fan, and of course we need a couple more iron sheets and an andesite alloy in order to get that working. So let's go ahead and bring that over to our base of operations over here. So if we just plop down 2 right there. Okay, well, I missed. If we plop down 2 right there, then it'll do 1, and it'll do 2. And now we can grab that. Fantastic. So just like that, we have a propeller. And then if we combine it with this, we have an encased fan. The thing is, though, is I actually want the encased fan and the whole smelting stuff to be at my base because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm very lazy and I don't want to keep having to walk back and forth in order to get all of my stuff sorted. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but we placed these water wheels just outside of our house. And you know what? It's going to have purpose. Just like that, we have ourselves a mechanical belt. We link it from here to here, And there it is. And you can see she's rotating. So if we stand on top of it, we're very slowly but surely moving across this belt. In fact, this is excruciatingly slow, actually. Oh, no. So I've decided to change the entire thing. I have moved the water wheel 1 block up. The reason is because if we actually make ourselves some more cogwheels, the same little trick we were doing earlier where we go big to little, that's actually going to speed it up, and that's actually going to change the rotation for us anyway, so we no longer have to use this gearbox. Now what we can do is if we place ourselves the shaft now, and then we place it somewhere here, we can just go ahead and use the mechanical belt all the way there, and it's going a little bit faster. It's definitely still slow, by all means, but it is still a lot faster. So we need to place our fan somewhere around here. We can actually use this rotational power that is literally coming from here and transfer it to here. There it is. It's blowing out air. This is where things get really exciting. So it's blowing out air. We need to place lava, but well, our floors are made out of wood, so maybe that's the first mistake that I made here. Let me just take down a few of these just in case. I don't want my whole house to burn down. Okay, no, I'm just gonna cover it up like this with cobblestone. And then on this side, let's just place a trapdoor. I hope that that doesn't burn. But we're just gonna place it like that. Oh, hold on. I literally placed it in the wrong spot, so that wouldn't make any sense. And now we can place lava right here. Okay, ow. Okay, yeah, that's what happens when you stand in front of that. Okay. We need to be careful with the items burning because the items are going to be transferred just under here and it's going to be literally right under the lava. So we need to find a way to funnel this out. Funnel. See? There we go. That's always the answer. Just searching it up. Kelp and an andesite alloy. Honestly, that's pretty cheap. If we just place that with the hopper going into the chest just like that, it should theoretically spit out everything that it gets into the hopper and then into the chest. You know what? I'm gonna destroy one of these chests and use it over here because if we put it just like that with a chute under it, what's going to happen is if we go ahead and drop some more raw copper in there, it's gonna drop it 16 at a time, and by the time it reaches the end, it should be finished. There it is. Perfect. Yes! It's working perfectly. So now we don't have to spend any coal on actually smelting things. It's just gonna do it automatically here. And we can just start dropping stuff off just into this chest and it'll kind of just do it for us. We don't even have to sit here and moderate it. We do need to make this look a little bit prettier though. I have 2 more andesite casings. I think I'm gonna go ahead and connect those 2 there. So at least it's a flush wall. And I don't know what we're gonna do with this extra conveyor belt. I mean, really the only reason it's here is because our water wheel is on the other side of the wall. But now it's time we get to doing some work. I mean, I am just dropping everything off right now into this chest so we can actually get things smelted. Because I have another build that I want to work on today, but I want to do it in a very particular way that requires very small amount of work. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm kind of hungry and I am very quickly running out of food. This food was given to me by Henry. I just begged for a lot of food and eventually got it. So I want to make a build for partially the reason of getting food, but the other part of it is something that kind of ties back to the beginning of this video. Remember when I said I lied about how my thumbnail looked because my house wasn't finished? The main part that isn't finished is the copper sort of like pipes that go into it and out of it. And the reason that it's incomplete is because I don't really have a lot of honey or honeycombs in order to wax the copper. And I need it to stay not this color, but the actual just regular copper. With that being said, the other reason as to why I'm making a build probably around this area is because we're also going to have a beehive / sanctuary type thing. In regards to food, I did want to say this vegetable sandwich is pretty good, you know, it does the job and it's pretty yummy. The only problem is that Henry is already fully automating this food, which means I need to one-up him. In fact, I'm gonna go pay him a visit so you guys can actually see what it is that he has. So there he is. He's standing over there. He doesn't see me. That's okay. He's got this whole, you know, create thing set up and uh-oh, he's coming. Everyone act natural. Everyone act natural.
Hello.
Oh, hey Henry.
Oh, hey there.
I was
What are you doing?
I was just, well, I was in the middle of explaining what I'm doing.
But what are you doing at my base?
I just wanted to give you a lot of appreciation because you've already done so much with Create, so I just wanted to give it a look just because I'm curious of how beautiful it looks and everything.
Have you seen my new house? My new house?
No, I don't see it.
Look, it's over here. Right here.
Where?
You see it?
I don't see it.
Dude, turn around!
Oh,
Right
check that out!
Yeah.
It looks really good, Henry. You did fantastic
I'm
with
currently
it.
working on it, and like it has like a little water out the back with the windmill and a watermill.
There is water. Oh, and a windmill. Yeah. Nice.
And the windmill is gonna power an elevator inside that allows me to pick people up from outside.
Okay.
Look.
Ooh, I like
Come
these
over here.
stairs.
If we go over to the docking area,
Yeah.
basically this will eventually be able to drop down and drop up. It can't do it yet though because I need to go to the Nether to get brass, so I need to go do that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is kind of how he's got everything going right now, and it works really, really well, and I need to one-up him. So let's talk about how we can one-up him, and oh my gosh, hold on. There is a zombie trying to attack me with a backpack. Oh, okay, we got him. And he dropped the backpack, actually. Now you may be wondering, Jojo, how can you possibly one-up Henry when he's got the whole farm already working for him? Well, I was checking this out, and this is a vegetable sandwich. I figured that maybe there was a non-vegetable sandwich. And there is. It's literally just bread with any sort of cooked beef. I feel like that's going to be pretty simple. If we just do a wheat farm that basically makes us infinite bread, and then we make a chicken farm, then we have infinite chicken. Therefore, that'll make us infinite sandwiches. At least that's the thought process in my head. I haven't tested it, but I would assume the sandwich is better saturation than just regular cooked beef and, you know, all of that. I'm going to assume that it is better. So with that being said, it's time that we make ourselves a farm. Also, I'm going to go ahead and check off working fan with lava because we've got that working. Oh my gosh, you scared me. And I guess technically we're going to add another one here. Just, you know, make a farm. Because yeah, I'm running out of food. And even if I want to go to the Nether, I'm gonna need food for the Nether. Okay, let's think about this. If we want to make a farm, we are going to need these mechanical harvesters. Then we are also going to need a mechanical bearing because that is what makes the whole thing go round. Boom, one mechanical bearing. And the final thing we need is a way to power this. So I think we're just going to do another water wheel because life is easy with a water wheel. These water wheels can actually be placed flat down like this. So it is going to be convenient for us today. Then this should start working. So if I do this and turn it on, oh my gosh, yeah, that's fast. This might actually be a little too fast. We make a small circle here. We got to make sure we water this area. Then this can actually start going to work pretty soon. Almost. We are missing a couple things. We need to place these blocks down. I know, kind of counterintuitive because we literally just told that, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a moment. And then we place these mechanical harvesters. But as you can see, if we turn this on, it's not connected. And that's kind of the major problem we have here. So that's why I did get this glue, which means if we go ahead and glue all of this together and then we turn it on. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Oh no, it went a block down. Okay, that's the mistake, guys. Don't ever make that mistake. Don't accidentally go a block down. Okay, there we go. Now if we turn it on, there we go. It'll only move those blocks there, which is all we need. Once we turn it off, it'll snap there. Here's the important thing though. If we actually attach a chest to the very top of this, it will store everything into this chest. So if we turn this on, Okay, I forgot to glue it. Guys, I swear I know what I'm doing, kind of. There we go. Glued that together. Now, if we turn this on, you can see it works beautifully. Beautiful, beautiful. Right now, it's not going to work perfectly because we do have to stop it in order to grab whatever stuff is in here. But for now, it does the job. So we're going to go ahead and place down these seeds and we're going to start growing some wheat. I also did find out if we make a watering can, we basically have infinite bone meal. So that's kind of the next thing I want to make real quick. So let's actually give this a test right now. If we place down our final wheat seeds here, just like that, and we actually grow this, oh my gosh, yeah, just check that out. If we go ahead and turn this on now, oh my gosh, there it is. It grabbed all of it, and in here is all of the wheat and the seeds. So I guess technically we can whip out the clipboard and go ahead and check that off. Now, I didn't explicitly say this, but I have been cooking things while we were building that farm, and I believe it's all done. I mean, I have a lot of copper, a lot of glass, which is getting us ready for our next build. But remember how I told you guys that I was going to be a little bit lazy about my next build? Yeah. Let me show you guys what crazy shenanigans we can do with the Create mod today. Aside from all the other crazy shenanigans we've already done with the Create mod. We have something called a schematic cannon, which basically can paste any schematic into our world as long as we have all the materials for it, of course. So if I place this down, this has got nothing, obviously. There's nothing working here. But if we place down this schematic table and put in this empty schematic, I made a sanctuary type build in my single player world. So let's go ahead and put it into here. And now what we can do is we can place it somewhere in this world and have it build us our sanctuary. Oh god, okay, that is very trippy. That's kind of what the build looks like, as you can see. Of course, it's not actually here. You can see I'm walking straight through it. But now I need to figure out how to move this around. I think that's officially where we want it to go. All I have to do is actually place this schematic into here, and it takes gunpowder in order to power this, actually. So we definitely have enough gunpowder in order to power this. Now, the next problem is to make sure that we actually have all the materials. We do need to place chests next to the cannon, just like this, so that it can access all of the blocks that we're going to place in here in order to place them in the correct place. Okay, I think this is everything that I need. If we click start on this, then it should allegedly start building for me. Okay, well of course that's going to be a missing item. Okay, we're going to go ahead and skip this. And let's see it. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's placing blocks, all right. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. Perfect. It finished. Okay, and I know it looks very incomplete. And that is because I'm just now remembering that this copper is supposed to be waxed, so of course it's not going to place it. We did run out of these whole blocks, so we can actually, I think we can make it back into whole blocks. Even though it finished, and of course there's a couple things missing, we can put the schematic back in and just have it do the same job again, which is exactly what I'm going to do once I actually get all the materials that I am missing. Okay, round 2, here we go. Okay. With round 2 done, I think it actually looks a lot more complete, so that's good. All we're missing is glass up there, but I mean, that's not really a big deal because I actually purposefully didn't put it in there. Of course, we're missing our little copper pipes, but aside from that, it looks complete. this is where things get interesting because I'm planning on having like the bee sanctuary sort of on this side, and then I want to have a chicken farm on this side. I've actually been keeping some chickens kind of just holed up right near my my base here. So it's time to figure out how to make a chicken farm. I'm gonna go Google that real quick. I'm just now realizing that in order for me to make a chicken farm, I do also need to go to the nether because I need quartz because we need to make an observer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this clipboard. Cook all necessary items for my next build. Check. Use a cannon to build my next build. Check. Go to the nether and get a blaze into burner. Yeah, let's go ahead and do and get quartz. The time to decide. Do I do the bees first or do I go to the nether and work on the chicken farm? Oh, options. I'm not good at making decisions. Luckily, I didn't have to because soon after, lots of Minecraft Infinite SMP members got online and wanted to go explore the nether. So I joined in on that.
No.
Because I literally clicked on you. Oh, hey, Jojo. Ooh. Oh.
Bye.
Why did it sound like that?
Let's do it.
I wasn't even
everyone
looking.
hop in. I made it big enough for all of us. Oh, guys, be careful.
Oh, okay.
Why?
That's
With
a
what?
decent.
Oh.
There's like lava right here.
Be careful, I have a bomb.
Guys, what is that? What is that
Why
over there?
does he have a bomb?
What is what?
Why do I see like floating grass? Do you not see that?
I think you're crazy.
What?
Everything is glitching out for me right now.
Yeah, I think you're tripping, bro. I gotta
Oh
go
my
gather
God.
some materials.
What is going on?
I can't see anything. All I see is like grass and dirt and
Yeah, I see water.
I see ice. I see ice. What in the world? Okay, I gotta grab this. I'm not even gonna care no more. Oh my gosh, wait, they've actually found a bastion. Oh my God, it's gigantic. It's gigantic.
Damn it.
Well, I went to the nether and I got everything that I needed. We got some quartz, we got the blaze burner, we got this random bow with power 2. With that being said, I think it's time that we get started on either the bee farm or the chicken farm. Oh, well, the chicken farm it is. All it took was making 47 mistakes after following a very simple tutorial from Kix, sorry if I mispronounced your name, to finally have the shell of the chicken farm complete. But now it was time to actually get the chickens in there. Oh, hey, come back. Do you think maybe you want to cooperate? Oh, that's gonna be the hard part. Yeah, it's gonna be tough keeping these guys in here, huh? Oh, the other one walked out. Dang it! Alright, we're gonna have to do a little observer dispenser little cheat here. Alright, well, while the chicken farm is slowly but surely becoming a thing, obviously right now it is nothing and it has generated nothing. Now it's time that we make a bee farm. Well, this part was the easy part. Now we actually need to put bees in here. That's gonna be the hard part. Thankfully, in this mod pack, we can pick up mobs I think bees are one of those mobs that we can pick up, but now we just need to find bees that are nearby. I think at some point I had seen a bee nearby, so surely there's gotta be more than one. A bee! Oh, yes, we can pick it up. Perfect! Thank goodness I have this double jump, because otherwise walking around with this bee in my hands would have taken a lot longer. I don't know what they're doing there, though. Like, why are they just, like, randomly T-posing? Alright, let's get them some flowers. Giving a wide variety of flowers here. I hope they love it. Oh, I accidentally started breeding them. Okay, well, there you go. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. I'm watching this bee. It already grabbed some pollen. Is it going to go into the beehive? Yes. Okay, that one went in. I just decided to look at my clipboard and I realized we already went to the nether and we got a blaze burner and we got quartz. Check. Now that we have the blaze burner, we can finally do what it was that we initially set out to do, which, do you remember what it was? Well, do you? Sounds like you forgot. You don't remember that we're trying to make a gigantic clock here? That's right, which means we need a clockwork bearing. You guys remember this step, right? Where we need a brass casing, where we need to put brass onto a log, and to make brass, we need to mix it with a blaze burner with zinc and copper. You're telling me you don't remember that? Well, it doesn't matter, because we're going to be doing it whether you remember that or not. So, time to break my brain while trying to make this work. There it goes. Yes. Yes. Okay, hold on. I might need more coal. Let's keep feeding it. I think it's making it, though. Yes, there's 8 brass ingots in there already. Yes! 1 left, and there we go. 44 brass. Just like that. So now we can make these. If we just strip them. Click some brass onto that, and we're in the brass age. Fantastic stuff. Now, what else do we need to do? We need this polished quartz that we can craft just like so. We do need to sand it, though, so we're gonna make a sandpaper, and if we offhand it, and then we just click, there it is. Polished quartz. Now, if we just combine that with this, and we combine it all together with a slab, we have a clockwork bearing. Yes! Our base is about to really start coming together. Of course, before we keep doing that, we gotta check in on the farm, see how we're doing. Ah! Look at that! Oh no! What is this? Soot! Oh, I mean, I don't like how that looks, but I guess that's just what's gonna happen when there's a campfire underneath. Well, it should be good to just shear. There we go. The bees don't get mad. And now we are slowly but surely getting some honey. So here's the thing. I need to move some of these things. Right here is where we have our water wheel that is going to be powering our clock. So we're going to have to actually break a couple blocks here. And we're going to have to place a shaft here and here. And we're going to have to start transferring some power. So I believe this can go up diagonal. And I believe... Okay, well, I just fell. I think this is the center of the entire build. So if we just check in free cam... Yep, that is correct. So let's go ahead and place that. And of course, it's placed incorrectly. Give me this back. Let's press shift. And there we go. Okay, so it's facing the other way. We go ahead and make a quick little... Where is it? Gearbox. That should transfer all of the power once we actually connect all of it. So let's get some belts up in here. Okay, I made a mistake. I put my kelp through this this heater because I thought it would work, but it's not with lava that it works. It needs to work with just a regular fire. Thankfully, I didn't use up all of my kelp, but we are gonna have to go back to our primitive days of using a furnace. While that is cooking, we can also hide this so that we don't see straight through that. And let's go ahead and start connecting this all the way up to here. And maybe we can save on this. Hold on. Can we just connect this? Yeah, we can just connect that to that. We actually didn't need this top one. And officially, This is connected to the gearbox, which means we should have this working. Obviously, it's turned off and nothing is connected to it. So let's go ahead and fix that. It didn't glue together. What? Well, that's because I didn't glue the first block with it. It looks so beautiful. I love it so much. There's still, of course, a couple things missing. We need our tubes. We need our copper tubes. I just love it so much. I can't stop looking at it. Oh, this is where all my blocks of copper are. I was wondering why I didn't have as much copper as I thought I did. I guess it's time that we start waxing some of our copper and actually start building out all of the tubes that we need to make our house beautiful. So I was just looking at some of these, you know, recipes for waxing a copper, and I'm realizing that there's a way that we can use a deployer so that, wait, not consume, wait, hold on, wait, does this mean it doesn't, well, okay, obviously it means it doesn't consume it, but does it mean that I can literally just infinitely wax copper without having to have a million honeycomb? Are you telling me I made a whole bee sanctuary for nothing? Okay, we need to test this right now. Oh, hello, Henry.
Howdy.
How do you do?
Howdy. Still no chimneys.
No, but check this out. Come over here. I'm quite proud of this. I have a clock!
Oh, wait, does that actually work?
Yes, it shows real time. Look at the sun. It's almost noon. And bam, it's noon. Okay, now it's past noon.
That's pretty sick.
Time moves fast in
pretty sick.
Minecraft.
Dang, you got the whole create shebang in here.
I do got the whole
Create
shebang.
shaboom.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am.
This is cool.
You know, I just figured something out, and I think it's gonna upset you, because I know you worked really hard on this as well.
Uh-oh.
I just found out that you can use a deployer to wax copper, and all you need is one honeycomb block.
No.
Okay, I'm about to test it, so I actually don't know if it works.
Do you know how many bees I have? Do you know how many bees I have?
Okay,
I have like 30 bees.
I am about to test it, so I guess I can let you know if it actually does work or not.
Oh my god. This is awful.
I'm
I hate
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. Oh no, I think I just caused a massacre by complete accident. Maybe we should test that it actually works before he actually does that. So what do we need? We need brass sheets to make a little brass hand. That's fine. We need another electron tube. Also fine. Luckily, we have reached a point where genuinely, I feel like we almost have everything we could ever ask for. I mean, obviously, we don't actually have everything. I'm not even wearing a helmet. But in regards to having the machinery that we need to get things done, we're pretty much almost there. Let's go to our little create playground over here. Let's go ahead and flatten up a couple of items there. And I just made this depot to put it under this, but I think it's actually going to work better to place the depot under the deployer that we're about to make. No! No! I believe this goes here. It needs to be 2 blocks away. And then can we just connect that? Okay, there we go. That's working. Okay, I got some honeycomb on me. If we just make a block... Wait, how do I make a block? Oh, it's literally 2. Okay, I thought it was the whole grid. That's even cheaper than I thought. Okay, so if I put this in his little hand... Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's actually doing it. It works. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It's not gonna use it up at all? Really? Oh, hey, chicken. Don't mind this whole area. Bee genocide incoming. No! Let's go ahead and leave some copper blocks to get waxed here. Oh gosh, this create playground I've got going is a mess. Everything is on a different level. This is 2 blocks up. This one's 1 block down. This one's just in the perfect place. I gotta fix this up at some point. The real question is I can immediately change this into a cut copper block, so that's good. And oh wow, 1 block of copper equals 4 cut copper? Minecraft, thank you, but also this makes 0 sense. All right, so now it's time to add the chimneys. Not just to our house, but also to our bee sanctuary. And I'm just realizing I forgot the glass on this still. I still gotta do that, huh? Alright, and now it's done, and that looks a little weird. Okay, there we go. But I think that is officially it for that. Well, of course, we're still missing 2 tiny details. Can you tell what they are? That's right, glass! Do you know what else is I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. The other thing that's missing, of course, is we need to have a frame right here with this weathered copper. It's actually not even waxed yet. You know what? We can just use this honeycomb. Why not? But if we go ahead and cut this, and then I believe we do need, I think maybe just 10 of these will be enough, but let's make sure in just a moment. Let's go ahead and wax that. I know that that was definitely not the most efficient way to do it, but that's okay. So I think we're doing this little, like, staircase type of look. And then we just take 1 block down to finish it off. There it is. We have the frame for that. Now we need to place some glass. All right, let's go ahead and place this glass and hopefully not mess it up because I don't have a silk touch pickaxe yet. In fact, I have gone through like 3 diamond pickaxes and have yet to enchant any of them. There we go. Oh yeah, I am very, very proud of this. I am really happy with how all of this is coming together. But like I mentioned earlier, we are finally getting a little bit more involved with Create, where we actually have the contraptions in our Create playground that you see back there. That is going to help us a lot with a lot of the future things that we want to make. With that being said, ladies and gents, and everybody in between, please leave a like and subscribe. I would really sincerely appreciate that because I am grinding these videos out for you guys. And if you guys have any recommendations for builds or anything that I should make, please comment them down below. But that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.